Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I wanted to talk about the difference between routines and habits and how to start to create the habits that you need in order to start getting more organized. We are in the midst of my Vlogmas series on how to start organizing your life. And today we are going to really dive into habits. In yesterday's video, I did share with you my daily morning planning routine. And those are the steps that I take every single morning in order to get prepped and ready for my day. So routines are a regular way of doing things in a particular order. It's a sequence of actions that you take and you follow the exact same way every single day. Having a routine does help you to have a more productive, a more organized day. You can plan your day much better when you have better systems and better routines. But I feel as though people use the word habit and routine almost interchangeably, like they're the exact same thing, but they aren't the same thing. The habits are the tasks themselves. So you could have a bunch of different habits, just different things that you're doing on a consistent basis. They could be good, they could be bad, but it's just random things that you may end up doing. The routine is the order that you are doing those things. So the very first step in order to helping you get organized is to figure out the habits that you want to create. So when I am doing this process, I like to write down all my habits on a habit tracker. That's what we're going to do in today's video. I'm going to talk about the habits that I like to do on a daily basis, and I'm going to show you how I write them down and how I keep track of them on my habit tracker. In tomorrow's video, I'm going to share with you how I take the habits that are on this habit tracker and add them to different routines. I have my planner routine here, and I also have my list of routines on the very next page. The first step is to start off with the habits. What habits do I want to create? And then I decide what order do I want to complete them throughout the course of my day. But let's start with the habits. The very first thing that you want to do is figure out the behaviors that you want to complete on a daily basis. It could be new habits that you want to create, or it could be bad habits that you want to change. But either way, we have to write down the ones that we want to keep. So I like to do that on my habit tracker. This is a habit tracker that I created. It is a download within my Etsy shop. If you wanted to get your hands on this one, you can check the link in the description box, but it just has habit tracker at the very top, the week of, and you can keep track of all of your habits for an entire week. So the very first step is to write down all of the habits that you want. Now, I've been having the same habits for quite some time, so I pretty much know what I already want to put here. But if you've never done this process before, the best thing that you can do is think about all of your life categories and think about the different daily things that you would need to do in order to stay on top of those particular areas of your life. So for instance, my faith is super important to me. So at the top of every habit tracker, I am going to keep track of my prayer and my scripture reading. The next thing that I will usually do within my morning routine is my 10 minutes of quiet time. So I'm going to add that here as well. This is also my brainstorming time, but this is where I will take a couple minutes and just think about different things, write it out, just give myself some time to process and think through my day. I also like to do some quick cleaning of the front room during this time. So I'm going to add clean, and I also like to do some type of reading. I have an entire section in my planner dedicating to reading, and so I dedicate at least 20 minutes a day to do some type of reading. I also will check my budget and my planner around the morning time as well. So I'm kind of keeping these habits in order of when they will occur throughout the course of the day. They don't have to occur during these times, because sometimes I will complete them in my morning routine, sometimes it's in my evening. The point is to make sure that I get through all of these habits throughout the course of one day. But the exact time that I do it, it doesn't really matter. Working out is also super important to me, so I'm adding that on here as well. And then I'm going to go into some of my business habits. So this is just to make sure that I am completing these particular business to-dos every single day, like posting to social media, checking my social media planner. So whenever I put business to-do list, that means refer to my business planner, refer to my social media planner. And then I'm going to look at my schedule or my catch-all planner. After I get through all of my business to-dos, toward the end of the day is when I will usually look at my trackers and I will update my planners. I also will do my skincare in the evening, and then I'm going to close it out by planning the next day. Now, I don't complete all of these every single day, but the goal is to try my best. And with a majority of these, it does not take me long to get through them. Like my quiet time is 10 minutes. For most days, I'm only reading for about 20 minutes. Workout is 30 minutes. And the majority of my day will be associated to my business to-do, social media, and my schedule, because that's when I am actually in the midst of my day. Everything else on this list really doesn't take me a lot of time, but having this list here does help me stay on track with at least trying to do all of these things every single day. So this will be for the week of December 6th through December 12th. And then each day of the week, I can check it off with my red pen. But in order to make sure that you are using your planner consistently, you have to make it a habit. You have to make it a part of the things that you do on a daily basis, which is a part of your routine, and it starts with creating the habit. So in order to create the habit, we have to know the habits that we want to create. And this process, keeping a tracker, writing all of these down, it is a consistent reminder to tell myself that I want to do these things every single day, and I'm more likely to complete them when I have a habit tracker that is showing me on a consistent basis that I get to check off, to let myself know that I'm doing the things that I want to do, the things that are important to me. So where are you going to keep your habits? You could make this process digital. You could keep it on your Google Calendar and create alarms that will notify you of the different things that you need to do. I like to keep it on this habit tracker sheet. That way I can check it off. I can see how I did for the week. I can give myself a score, and then I can look at the entire month just by looking at these habit tracker sheets. So identifying these habits is the very first step. This is the very first thing that you need to do. In tomorrow's video, we're going to talk about how to take these habits and actually apply them to different routines, because we have this really long list, but when are we going to do these different things on a Monday? What time of the day? When's the best time to complete this list? So tomorrow we will talk about the routines and how I decide when I'm going to complete the different things that are on here. But the first thing that you want to do is to identify the habit, and that's what I'm doing today. So guys, I hope that you will take time to create the habits that you want to have in 2022. And if you want more videos and more information on how to get organized for 2022, make sure that you check out the new membership that just opened on December 1st called The Organized You. The Organized You is my new membership site where we have weekly live classes, we have membership audits, we do a book club, and a bunch of other things, all designed to help you get organized. So if you are looking for productivity, budgeting, and organization tips, and trying to figure out how you're going to develop a system that you actually stick to, make sure that you check out the description box below. I will have it linked there to where you can go over and find out more information about it. And let me know in the comments below, what type of habits are you creating for 2022? I would love to hear from you, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Until then, keep organizing your life so that you can achieve your dreams. Bye, guys.